Hello, everybody. Tracy Hackler from Roadshow Cards here from the Collectable Content Studio at the first ever Mint Collective, joined by two special guests. They probably need no introduction. Jimmy Mahan, the founder, owner of the Roadshow Cards franchise. On my left, Bryan Fillmore. You probably know him from Big Hair 35 Breaks or Roadshow Breaks now. But we have 3/4 of our executive team.
And a co-founder.
Yes, and the co-founder of Roadshow Cards. So, gentlemen, thanks for being with me.
Always.
You kind of have to be because we're on the same team. But wanted to, first of all, get your initial thoughts on the first annual, well, it's not first annual yet, the first ever Mint Collective show.
So I got asked this a couple times in other places, and it's an easy answer to me, which is it's the step up that you're looking for in the hobby, that you're starting to see in a lot of different things. But this show is cool because it's not just really great cards, which there are plenty of that here, but it's the right amount of business that, to me, like, usually you have to go to the National to find all that.
Yep.
And have a bunch of meetings in 4 days and kill yourself and all that. But, okay, the right people that I want to talk to about strategy, partnerships, business side of things, efficiency, all the data, that's all here.
Yeah.
And I like that. And it's not the chaos of the National. Obviously, I love the National. Who doesn't? But it's that second place where that is happening, which to me, I'm thankful for.
Yeah, and it's, Bryan, what about you? How do you feel about your first time at the Mint Collective?
I think this has been great. It's higher class, for lack of a better term. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
It's a step up. It's nice. It's comfortable. You know, I think we came in last night. They were serving food.
Yeah.
I'm like, here, you want some food? Food and cards don't go together.
Yeah, food, cards, drinks too.
But it's been great. Like he said, there's so many industry people here. It's not, and there are card dealers, and they've got a great selection.
Yeah.
But there are plenty of things to do. If you want to collect, if you want to expand your business, all the people that you would want to talk to are here.
Yeah.
And I think they've done an amazing job getting all those people in one place and then having a card show there too.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's such a cool environment because until the industry summit last year, there was not a place where you could have your high-level business meetings.
Right.
And your ideations and all those things, and then step 2 feet away and you go to the card show.
Because the key to anything when a market is growing or changing, as ours has, it's been around, it's not new, but so much has happened in the last 5 years in this industry, then the natural thing you want is to get innovation. Mm-hmm. And it's like all the right innovative people are here.
It's all here, including Roadshow, not to toot our own horn, but we've got big plans for both domestically and internationally. So, Jimmy, I want to know from your perspective, when did you first hatch the thought that, you know what, I'm going to turn my lifelong passion of collecting into a business?
It really happened after I left my last job and I was like, okay, I'm in a position in my life I can do anything. And then I pulled that Zion.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I didn't think this would be that big a deal. And it's like, this can really be a viable business. And I mean, you could see it forever, but now I've got the time, the capital, and the connections with people to say, we can go build a team and really do this. And it just went, then after 3 months in the Lexington shop, it was like, okay, we got to replicate this. We can do this again. This is too good. Mm-hmm. It's going too great. Let's go.
Yeah.
And it didn't take any long. Much to the chagrin of my partner, David. Like, give him a heartburn just
love
thinking
you,
about
David.
that.
Yeah, still.
But it was
we
awesome.
love you, David.
Yes,
like Bryan
we
said.
do.
So then, Bryan, I got to ask you, what was your thought when Jimmy approached you with the concept? Because you're one of you're the co-founder, so he came to you. I mean, obviously, David was your guy for years and years.
Yeah.
But Bryan was like your first guy that you approached. What was the pitch, and how quickly did it take you to say yes?
It really wasn't a matter of saying yes or no. The answer was yes, and it was immediate, and he knew that. during quarantine is where this idea really formed and happened. We had talked about doing other stuff throughout our long relationship, just being great friends and loving sports cards. But it wasn't a matter of yes or no. The answer was always yes. It was how, what are our goals going to be? How are we going to do it? Like,
get the ducks in a row.
Just he's a visionary.
No doubt.
And the things that he comes up with are just no-brainers, but no one else is doing it.
Yeah.
And it's all centered around people.
Yeah.
People, not profits. The people are the profits.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And
building a great team of our kind of guys. There are tons of people super smart. You could bring in savvy from different markets and old bankers and old sales, and they would kill it. But just focusing on us and who we want to be and airtight to kind of that vision to elevate the hobby.
And they kill it for a while, but then eventually it would go away.
Yeah.
And to me, if you get the people right and their hearts right and you have the right pillars of what we want to do, then if you just focus on that, the profits will come. That'll happen. But if you do this right and do this well with the right people on the team, you'll be successful as long as you want to do it.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's one of the things one of the many things that really attracted me to you and the team and the opportunity. And people say, oh, why did you leave Panini after 11 years? And I'm like, go talk to Jimmy.
Yep.
And they come back and they say, I get it now. I get it. And I love doing that because that's just the truth.
It is.
And so they're like, oh, yeah, it's easy. I see why you did that. So talking about pillars, what are the ones that are most important to you and the company?
To me, there are a bunch of things. One is treating people right. Customer service. On the shop perspective, we know your grandparents. We know your kids. We know the babysitter when they come in.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be a community center. And the only way it's a community if you take the time away from sales to get to know somebody. And do all the things that a community center would do. Okay, this is free and come hang out. It's not about, oh, we need to do sales per square foot this hour, X a day. I mean, you can't ignore the business, but you can sacrifice some of that to do it right. So it's community, it's treating customers and people right, and then a lot of it to me is education. Which of course is part of my background as an old teacher, but educate, like all the guys, other than the guys sitting at this table and David, like we hired all young guys. So it's even within our team that we hired all guys between 25 and 30 to run our shops. Right? So what we're going to do, we're going to teach them business based on our collective knowledge and help set them up for life by giving them the knowledge that we can, and we'll pay for the shops. We'll do this. We'll get a salary. You'll be fine. And you'll make more on that. But it's give up money that we would line our pockets with to these guys to do well and teach them so then they can teach the next generation and then the next generation. So there's another part of the pillars is education and youth. And it's not just within the shop. It's within our own team.
No doubt.
And that's harder to do.
It
you
really
gotta take
is.
the time to do it.
And so many, look, we've all been in companies where that's not a priority because you've got to worry about the nuts and bolts of business.
Oh, yeah.
But going back to one of your initial pillars, you invest in the people.
Yes.
And everything else falls into place.
Bring your wife to the show.
Yeah.
Bring your family. You can do all that. I want that. That creates an environment and a loyalty that I want. And if you ever got to leave, we're your biggest cheerleaders.
Oh yeah.
And so I know the many things that Jimmy's most excited about in our next 3 months and 3 years and 3 decades. Bryan, what excites you the most about where we're headed?
Having the opportunity to reach more people, to grow and deepen those relationships, because they're special. It's not going on eBay and buying a card and being done.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do it right, you grow it, and now you've got essentially another friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that the online aspect of that is not ignored either. You're building a community, like-minded people get along well together. It's just, and to be able to, I guess, to touch on that is to provide the opportunity for some of the younger guys to come in and do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it right, carry it over into the next generation, and then the next. So
And
we've
it's
got
real.
a long.
Like, it's not a cliche.
No,
Right, like
not at all.
at DCI, I just met Tud for the first time, who I used to send Chiefs cards on Instagram when he was like 13.
Yeah.
And now he's in the industry. And then the guy that you pulled the logo man for me,
Yep.
that I sold it to online, I met him. We got a big hug. That was 4 years ago.
Yep.
Right? Like, it's real in this community. If you work at it, it'll be even better.
Yeah.
Because
And-
it's about being right, doing right by people.
Right.
Well,
I feel like I should slam something.
here's what I know to be true. I love you guys.
Yes.
I love the opportunity that we have to build this thing that is truly special.
Yeah.
And I can tell them that we all love you and appreciate your support. And we're going to get out of here because they're kicking us out. But this is everything that we have, that we know about 2 days at the
Yes.
Mint Collective. Look forward to tomorrow and then being back next year. And follow us on social because it's going to be crazy
It is.
in the best way possible. So, gentlemen, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
See y'all soon. Thank you.